Hello, welcome
Mm,
to Effortless Being, where it takes no effort just to be. I have some guests with me today, Luchana and Lubo. Welcome.
mm.
Welcome.
Thank you, Robert. Thank
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 you for
you.
you.
welcome here.
Thank you for accepting the invitation to join. How this all
Mm,
came about, I was on a Awareness Explorers, and they were interviewing me, and I was telling them about my interview with you, how you first interviewed me after our friend David Bingham had put us in touch. So maybe you could just say something about that. That was what, 4 years ago that we first connected.
yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, it all started miraculously, like everything, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a strong energy here to connect with others, seeming others, to explore, to share that initial shift or this openness.
Mm.
And yeah, this is how this with nothing media started. Then eventually, yeah, I continue for a while. And then the energy started moving in another direction. Just another direction. I think it's the same energy, but it's just moving in a different way now. There is yeah, a lot going on, but not so much energy to do interviews, so to speak. But I really, really, really enjoy speaking with with people and speaking with you as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. I really enjoyed myself when you had interviewed me. I didn't know what to expect. David was like, because when I had wrote David and I was describing, what was seen here, how, the infinite being having a human experience, and where, I saw it through that separate self, and I realized it was just this, and I was describing it to him, and he was like, oh, that's non-duality. I was like, well, non-duality, like, what's that? And then he's like, so then he was like, I think he did an interview with you first, and then he was like, oh, you should talk to her. I talked to her about you. You should do an interview. I'm like, okay. Well. So then I did an interview with you. And then I remember our conversation, and I think during the conversation we were saying, yeah, because I was saying, yeah, Dave was saying like this non-duality. I'm like, well, what's this non-duality thing all about? Like, I had no idea what it was. And then you and I were talking about that. But I don't think I ever asked you on that call. Like, I don't even know what your story is. Like, like how you even got involved with, non-duality, or and then you started doing nothing media, with Emerson and all of that. Like, how did that all come about?
Hmm. Because of suffering.
What's that?
Because of suffering.
Of
Yeah.
suffering?
Yeah. You
Because
know, suffering is the great
Yeah.
teacher, like the great invitation. This is how we start seeking, yeah, due to suffering. And suffering, it's not needed to be considered as like something physical, pain or no. Suffering is like being totally lost in thoughts. That's suffering.
Yeah,
Totally lost
those
in
thoughts,
the
that
narrative.
mind can really make us suffer if we actually believe those thoughts. And yeah, that's where the suffering. I think on the interview I was telling you I had gotten Hodgkin's disease, and I started questioning, like, what's going on here? Why is this body, getting sick and all these things? And that's kind of like when I went on my search, and then I started searching to, all these different spiritual teachers, and then all of, religion, and that wasn't doing it. Self-improvement, that wasn't doing it. And then I heard David on The Greatest Secret, a lot of non-duality teachers, were on there, and he was talking about, you're the infinite being, having a human experience. So
Mm.
I was like, what is all that about? And then and then I start, it was almost like something happened, like a clear seeing of what was going on. And that's when he put me in touch with you. And then we were talking about that. And so I knew you had been doing those interviews. And then so like I was looking on the internet, and then I came across, oh, wait a second, she has another YouTube channel now. I don't know if she's with Nothing Media now or something different. And then Lubo, you were talking about him, and then I saw the two of you together, and I'm like, well, who's this now? So maybe you can tell me your story, how you guys met, or what all
Yeah.
happened here.
Let's see. So this, yeah, would you like to
this
say?
is it.
Yeah, so the story of Lubo and Luchana,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, in the story is like for how many years?
More than 15,
Watch
12,
out, watch
12.
out.
I think
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, we were together all the time, all the way through. Yeah, together. And the energy that was flowing through this here for the interviews, so to speak, was more oriented outwardly, whether the energy here was more inward.
Yeah,
But actually, Lubo had the first, I mean, in the story, it happened here first.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when you were when you were interviewing me 4 years ago, were you two guys together at that point, or?
Yes,
Okay.
we were together more than 12 years, 12,
Oh, wow.
13.
Yeah, and we passed through Liberation Forum, and this is how together. And yeah, this is the beauty because we start seeking together like a couple. Yeah,
Yeah, we were like just wondering what's
yeah,
going on. Yeah, maybe it was like on and off, not exactly together, but yeah, this is how it started. It started mutually for both of us, and yeah, Lubo had the first shift. He
Oh.
was the first one in the couple, so to speak.
yeah.
Lubo, say something about that first shift. Share with us.
Hmm. Okay, so there was a lot of fear and anxiety. Okay, let's call it suffering in the system. And I read many books, Eckhart Tolle, Nisargadatta, all different teachings, and I read, and where is this that they're talking about? Where? I can't see it. And finally, we appear in the Liberation Forum, and there my guide told me something like, so I was very scared that this is my last chance. It's because I passed through everything, nothing worked with me. So this was, and I was so afraid that guide, she was beautiful girl, woman, lady from Australia, and she asked me, okay, look, is there Lubo? And I was so afraid that this is the last chance, and after this, she will refuse me. She will kick me from the phone. I was, okay, ah. So this force was, yeah. So this is important, this to urge to be here, because otherwise, okay, give me freedom. Okay, I give you, but take it.
I love that. Say more about freedom, because our listeners, some of them are seekers. They're looking for freedom. In the United States, it's Memorial Day. People thinking about freedom. Say something about freedom.
Ah, okay, first, this is undescribable. So when we see this is mind is stopping from infinite potential. Oh, very, this is like, yeah, this is of course very not beautiful metaphor, but as if to be in this I chat GPT in the main processor and to see from there everything. It's, nothing in the way. The game, the play, the joy, the variation are infinite, infinite, infinite. Yeah. So this is the freedom, and what we are doing now with Luchana. So we are working with our embodied freedom because
this is what actually I want to share something,
yeah,
but after you, maybe if you
yeah,
finish, I'm
and
gonna.
we are helping people to pass through these limited beliefs like shame, unworthiness. Yeah, to connect with desires. So everything that help us to open, like desire. Desire. What do you want from suffering? What do you want? And then it's natural to open. Yeah, I want to dance, to travel, to do this. It's
Beautiful.
beautiful. What is your desire? What is in the shadow? What is this that? Only Only God can see in you what you want. Then,
It's funny you say that. What's resonating, what's coming through here is I was watching, I think it was Luciana, you put a video on maybe a day or two ago about freedom dancing. So when you had that on, I was in my living room going like this, of just being free, like no filters, you know, I could be authentic, just do you know, whatever's coming through. And I felt like so free, like doing the dancing and seeing everybody in the video doing the dancing. And my wife walked out and she's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm dancing."
Yeah.
I'm free to express how I want to express.
Yeah, this becomes like more and more also obvious here, because like I said, after this period with the interviews, yeah, somehow we started working with a lot of people one-on-one first, and then different gatherings and events. And this is what I keep seeing more and more. Like the shifts, they are perfect. This is like undeniably, how to say, not important, but a must. So without that, freedom is partial. But after the shift, so what happens with the so-called system, the so-called this here stays, right? There is a humaning happening, interacting with whatever is there. So how this is moving through life, how this is dancing, this is being danced. So this is for me, for us, like to deepen that. This is freedom. Freedom is to see that there is no one dancing, but it's one thing to see, and the other thing is to start dancing like that. That's for me the difference. So
Beautiful.
to see almost, but how we live through that. This is where the juiciness is, the joy.
I really feel that too. Like it's almost like you can see I'm like literally getting goosebumps when you're saying that. I can feel that transmission of that energy, you know, behind those words. Like I could see beyond the words. Like when I'm looking at you, I don't even see like I see, I don't know what to say, like love or something, you know, just that beautiful energy. So it's just amazing. So then you went from so you were doing interviews for a while. I know so you with Nothing Media, like Emerson. You still in contact with Emerson? Do you still do interviews, or is it more you kind of went off on your own now you're doing just one-on-ones together, the both of you? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm not in touch with Nothing Media. I don't think there is still something going on there. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we start being asked from here and there, and we just start doing one-on-ones and gatherings. Yeah,
That's
this is
beautiful.
and like I said, the energy start flowing in this direction more.
To do one-on-ones. Yeah.
And the interviews
Yeah,
are great, but yeah, it's just the energy wanted to go somewhere else. And also events, yeah, online and in-person events as well.
That's
yeah.
beautiful.
Also, yeah, would you like to share? I only wanted to share that we moved from one country to another. We are in France, and yeah, we open here a space for people to come and spend time with us.
Wow,
So
that's beautiful. People can actually come there.
yeah, we call that come and live with us. This is like the second year, I think.
Hold
or
on,
the
let me
third.
check my flights. Where do I got to fly into? I'm coming. You south of France?
Yeah, South
Oh, that's
France.
beautiful. After I got divorced from my first wife, there was a girl I dated from Belgium, and she would just rave about how beautiful the south of France was. But we broke up right before she was going to take me there. So this might be my chance. Because I hear how gorgeous and beautiful it is there.
It is. It is. There is something here in this country. I don't know. It's like the flow of energy is very different.
You
Yeah,
can feel the energy different, right? Than the United States. Yeah.
I never been there. We never been there, but I feel.
United States will never be.
Yeah, but I feel it different
All right,
than
you're
it.
invited. I'll invite you guys. You can come. I got extra room. I don't know if it's as nice as your spot, though. Sounds like it's really nice.
It is. So people are coming here from all over the world, from US, from Australia, from Europe, from where? What
The USA.
US, I said US, yeah.
It's
Yeah, friends, we just become friends. Some friends are coming for the second, third time.
Wow, that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful that you guys do it together too as a couple. I think that's so cool that you guys do it together. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's like having a one-on-one sessions almost every day. Having a mirror every day, like when we wake up and oh, what's
It's like
happening
your
to
mirror, right? That was the name of your thing too, mirrors. I remember that, mirrors with Luchana, like showing the mirror. That's kind of like what I do too. Like I'll do one-on-ones with people, and I feel like it's like you're holding this space, and you're kind of like a mirror to the person. So they're expressing to you, and then consciousness, presence, whatever you want to call it, it's just pointing to what this is, comes through and reveals it. Like it's not I'm doing because there's no Rob here to do anything. It's consciousness doing it all, and it's all been here the whole time. It's always here. And I always like to do disclaimers, whatever, when I'm talking to people. It's like, this is ordinary. Like, no, there's nobody better than anybody else. It's right here, right now. It's just you've mislabeled it and you believe in the thoughts and the emotions, that are coming. But when you're holding that space, that pure space of beingness, it kind of just, it does its thing almost. Do you see that too when you're doing your one-on-ones? Something like this, or?
Yeah, this is the beauty that this is happening when we are working. Let's say today we have a guest, and the guy we just sit and we're doing some exercises and something, and he suddenly said, "Oh, there is some strength, force. There is no persona. Wow!" And this is direct experience of how the field.
Yeah.
And then all seeking disappear because this is direct experience. It's what to seek, what it's here. It's revealed by itself. And this is so beautiful. And that's why I think let's say in the forum we are writing, but still there are contractions. Okay, there is no one, but so what?
Yeah, I feel that there is contraction here, but there is no one contracted. Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and to feel the power is something
Cool.
else. Aha, okay. There is a meaning of all this.
This is like this. Our friend from Lynn said, we are talking business, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear something about what I experienced. I'm still experiencing that from maybe many, like if not the whole interactions I have with people on one-on-one, that somehow they like the seeming other is bringing something that is also here. It's like it's not so visible, or maybe it's not so exact, like so I don't know, strong, but there is something that I am compelled, I'm compelled to look at that again and again in order to see through that. And when it's like a miracle happens. Yeah.
Yeah, let's say there is no Luchana and Lubo doing something. Let's say the field is making this transformation, and wholeness is healing wholeness by itself.
Love that word, wholeness. Love that. It's true. When I'm doing these miracles, I'm not seeing the person as broken or needing to be fixed. I see them as whole and complete. I see them as the infinite being already. I see them in their abundance, in their health, in their joy. I see them dancing. I see them playing baseball with their friends. I don't see it like they're telling me these stories, but I'm seeing right through it. I'm like, but I'm holding them in that space of, I see you as whole and complete. There's nothing to fix here.
Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Nothing to fix, but to
just confusion.
All power inside to be outside, all hidden, shamed power, desires, or parts.
I love that. It's like this openness, and like all the feelings are allowed, all of the emotions are allowed. Maybe say something about feelings and emotions as they come up into this space of beingness.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, emotions are from our childhood. This is like acting. Okay, I am scared. Please feed me, give me food, love, and all these so emotions. Yeah, okay, something. Because now I'm talking about this, let's say, everyday emotions. There is a worry in the background. There is what they will tell me, oh, well, whatever. All these small things that are making our life not pleasant and not stable. And see, there is nothing in the way. But yes, big emotions like, let's say, grief. This is not childish way. It's yeah,
It can be experienced
real.
totally.
Jealousy.
Mhm.
So yeah, these are powerful.
Anger. Anger.
Do you
Yeah.
want to say something about feelings and emotions, Shana?
I would like to say something because it is very, very, very important.
Mhm.
I mean, it's inseparable part of the wholeness itself, so to speak, like thoughts, emotions. First, we identify with thoughts when this is seen through. Still, there are emotions happening, still thoughts are happening. But thoughts may be seen through, and with emotions, it's a little bit sticky. Like it can stay a little bit longer, a little bit more. I don't know. For each one is different. And here, what I found is like the tricky part is when there is emotion, there is emotional turmoil, so to speak, and then there is a tendency to escape in thoughts. And what I am supporting people with, or what I'm experiencing here, is like cutting the story and being with the feelings, being with the emotions, and seeing that there is nothing scary, nothing wrong is happening. It's just emotional storm, so to speak.
Being with the emotions, I love that.
Yeah, they will. They have to arise again. They will arise. Thoughts will arise again. There is no state that there is an emotionless or thoughtless state 24/7. There isn't thing like that.
It feels like here, like when the emotions and feelings come up, it's like they don't feel as personal anymore. Like I feel like in the past I used to say, "Oh, that applies to Rob, this separate person," and then the suffering was happening. Now I feel like they're all allowed. I don't need to hold any of them back. They can all come. Let me feel it. Like bring it on. Like, everything can be here, but I just feel like it's just not as personal anymore. It's just they're just doing their thing, and it's okay. It's okay for all the feelings, the full range of emotions to be here because it's not personal anymore.
Yeah, and also it is powerful to
Absolutely.
see when emotion is coming, that this emotion is just a pointer label that we are something behind that. Say we are powerful, we are naughty, you are because it's suppressed, and this emotion points this
The
part.
suppression, yeah.
And instead of dealing with emotion, just when we find, wow, there is something juicy in me.
Love that.
And then it's coming something, other experience. Again, openness, more and more, more and more.
You find like it dissipates after that, right? After you really see it, then it just kind of comes up and you're looking at it and you're seeing it, and then it just kind of evaporates in this space of love. I feel like there's like a lot of love here that just transmutes like this wave of this infinite ocean of love that when the thoughts and emotions come, it's almost like they're like washing over it, whatever the feeling or the thought is, and just kind of transmutes it into love. Maybe say something about love.
Ooh, I love that. Yeah, love for me, I can start. I don't know why.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Love is in the absence of self, there is a radical self-love. So this sounds paradoxical, but in my experiences, this is love. And when love is felt here, love is simultaneously felt everywhere because I am not separate. I'm not different. There is no, like, just the different appearances, but the same thing. So again, in the absence of love, a radical self-love. Radical. Or how this appear, whatever this is.
The unknowable.
So this for love is this beautiful pointer that this is new realm of experiencing everything. So let's say because before shift, I'm the angry man, boy, whatever, and I'm fighting with others, or we are friends or something to deal with life. So there is enemies everywhere, and life is enemy. We should achieve something. So this is seeing through the personality and separation. And suddenly, one morning, oh, no way. Oh, this is only about love. Oh,
Yeah.
all disappear as everything, as everyone, as right now, three beautiful humans are speaking.
This is love.
One appear as this. When we see this, wow. And mind cannot accept that because this is machine for fighting. There's enemies and fighting, fighting, fighting. And this is the, let's say, the mind shift. Turn it that it's not true. This projection of war that we are looking in the news and everywhere war, it's not true. It's
Projection, yeah, projection.
projection. So all this is about love.
It's only love, yeah. And the mind also recognizes that when it is invited to drop in this field of love, and yeah, it becomes quiet, helpful, supportive, gentle mind. Yeah, it is also part of everything, again, inseparable. This energy that we call mind. There isn't a mind in actuality, but yeah, we use it like this.
There is no
word.
mind.
We use it to just label the energy. Yeah, this
part of wholeness.
it's where it is coming from. It is not coming from somewhere like a different planet.
Yeah.
It's coming from the same space.
Yeah, in order to have experience of human experience, there should be form. They're not real, but there should be. In other ways, in empty space, you cannot experience that. Yeah. So, and before seeing this other realm of what is going on here, I enjoyed in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed hunting fish with spear gun. I love because I'm diving deep and there is a quiet, escaping from suffering, from phone, from everything. There is no one. I'm unreachable. It's so deep in the water. Yeah,
That's beautiful.
Yeah. But now I can't do this with fishes. It's no. Only with mosquitoes until I can't pass through that on mosquitoes.
You like to dance now? The freedom dance?
Yeah.
How do you find like the human experiences now after the shift?
Oh, so rich. So rich. Richer and richer and richer and richer. And the moment that there is thought that, oh my goodness, this is so rich or big or whatever. And then another opening even bigger. Yeah.
We had a retreat in Barcelona, and with people there, when we finish, everyone is sharing, and I told them, guys, I know we're one and the same, but now I see that we're one and the same, but everyone is galaxies, absolutely different and unique. And I was, wow. So, yeah. We're doing retreats, but there are openings for us also. So for this retreat is not very clear. So yeah, wholeness is opening for
wholeness itself. Yeah.
Itself.
Yeah.
Okay, one beautiful exercise I just wrote in Liberation Forum one client.
Share it.
So exercise is label everything as mine, because we start my hand touching the glass. Say, no, my hand's touching my glass. Okay, this is easy. I see my hand touching glass. No, my eyes are seeing my hand touching my glass. Wow. My eyes are seeing my sky. What? And when you look someone in the eyes, my eyes are looking at my eyes. What? Mind is,
Fine, cool.
and then
Goes
the
away.
real look seeking realizations. It was
That's beautiful.
Mm. Mm.
I love the stillness. I know I just can marinate in the beingness and the stillness. And sometimes, like during these interviews or I'm doing one-on-ones, it just becomes silent. It's just so nice to be in the silence and the stillness. It's like everything is whole and complete already. It's like paradise on earth, heaven on earth, right here, right now. It's just like the mind likes to come in and tell you that it's not. Who cares what the mind says?
Yeah. And the mind is doing that because it wants to help due to compassion, due to good intentions. It wants the best or what it thinks we are. That's the whole game of the mind. It just wants the best to help, to make
Aw.
sure. Yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. We can say thank you, my dear friend. Yeah, thank you so much for this service. And the mind just softens. Yeah, just like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Mind is really good when I'm cooking because it tells me how to cook and stuff. Gives me, I can give it, I like to give the mind like things to do. Okay, well, think about how I'm going to do that PowerPoint presentation tomorrow. Like I give it little assignments to do. And then I'm just basking in the beingness, just the stillness, just here.
Yeah, and also one our friends, he shared that mind is a beautiful erotic machine. So you can give, okay, make me my experience erotic and beautiful.
Pleasurable, joyful.
And if we and then mind should stop fighting, and because this is something else. It's not a fight.
I love it. Yeah, give the mind give the mind assignments. Say make life beautiful, make it erotic, make it awesome. Why not?
Yeah, I notice how mind enjoys also to learn French. This is what it is the best for, to learn new things. Wow.
Yeah.
Give me more of that. It loves it. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah, the minds can be very useful. And you give it good assignments to do.
Also, helpful tool, really helpful, supporting.
Especially when you know what you truly are. Then you can use the mind that way. I think what happens before the shift is that people they think that they are their mind, their thoughts, and maybe the thoughts, some of the thoughts that come through might tell them, things that are not so nice. And they believe it, they're limited or something. But when they see that they're not their thoughts, and then you, like you said, you can give the mind, beautiful instructions to create a beautiful surroundings for you.
And to keep focus to the target. Let's say we just open a new event in Paris in the beginning of November. So okay, mind, keep this focus, because
Otherwise, it's just going
after
here and
1
there.
second,
Yeah, there's no organization, right? No, there's no organization. Keep you on track, right?
all this is infinite potential. Every moment something new will, okay, we can move in that direction. Oh, wait a minute, we have
Yeah, because
target there.
because let's say a friend is inviting us in Australia or in India or in anyhow. So there are different like things are happening constantly. Just the mind's like, oh, maybe this, oh, maybe that, oh, maybe this. What about that? Yeah, that's why, like Lubo said, it's good to have to, because something or something else is greater than the mind is what is like keeping the focus. It's even not keeping it, but yeah.
Beautiful. Mind is good for that.
Mm.
Yeah, for me, it would be nice, let's say the people that are watching this interview, to feel this, to recognize. So all this right now is, let's say, machine for fulfillment, desires of experiences. So right now, only check what is happening. Experience of chatting, sharing, speaking. And when we teach the mind to notice that this is machine for experiences. Okay. So what experience we want? And mind to be teach to think in that direction, not about problems, we don't want to experience problems. We want to experience, maybe we want, but this.
You're so free you could do that too, right?
Yeah, but so this is beautiful. Really? Okay. What experience we want to experience?
Juicy. I can do I have anything I want? Let's just think about, if I only thought about what I want, that's all I'd ever get. What do I want to create now? What do I want to experience?
Yeah, just to not identify this experience. This is beautiful. Okay, let's play.
Yeah.
There is no forbidden, there is no wrong experience. You should be in meditation whole life or in the cave. It absolutely doesn't matter. It's only experience. To meditate in the cave is like the experience to be in the house in South France. It's absolutely the same.
There is no difference.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, importance is what is going on here. Yeah, sure.
So what kind of pointers would you give people out there, maybe like that you felt that are really good for people?
Yeah, the best pointer is just inviting them to notice their experience, which many of us are afraid to do in the beginning, or just there is no the habit to be in the thoughts or to listen something or someone is even like really still active. So the best pointer for me is like to turn attention inward to see what's there.
Yeah, and beautiful. What is important? What experience do you want? And notice what experience you have right now. Let's say watching these videos. Beautiful experience. Coach, room, video.
Or maybe walking in nature, listening.
Beautiful experience. Okay. Let's calm the mind with this projection worry for the future. No. This machine for fulfillment, desire, of experience. There is no enemy here. There is no one behind the screen that is waiting to make you something uncomfortable experience. No, what you want. And then this, what I want. Nobody taught that to me before. What I want, even when I read this, so desires are something forbidden. It's I punish myself, or I should stop desire. All this is closeness. But what I want, you're here now because.
That's beautiful. Yeah, desires are okay. You can have any desires you want.
Of course, they're okay. Of course.
Yeah, but they're
just do not identifying.
Yeah. Because my desire is not fulfilled. No, your freedom. Okay. I want to experience this and that. Okay, let's happen. Just live in juiciness in that. Like child when see something for eating, how child making
Gets all excited. Yummy.
now.
Something.
Juicy.
Yeah. So and also I am, for now, this is my experience. It doesn't mean that this is absolutely valid, but I'm against excitement, because children, they can be excited, but we are the presence, we're frequency holders. Yeah. So excitement, we are
Lost.
lost. We are in emotions, and the helicopter starts shaking.
That's great.
Lazy.
Yeah. No excitement, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put the music on and make you dance.
Oh yeah.
Do the
Okay.
freedom dance.
It's like a natural expression. It comes from this feeling of freedom. Yeah, this is where it comes from. And part of the impulse to put this video out there, like there is a section in our YouTube channel shorts that I'm doing crazy stuff there.
I know, I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Because if you're interested in non-duality and awakening, you will see many things there that are seemingly not related, but
Yeah.
they are, because everything is that. I mean, everything, like a walk on the beach, sitting, drinking coffee is that.
Right.
And yeah, part of I just want to share that it is very simple. It is in daily life. It is in every single moment. It's not only in the retreat center or in the yoga mat. No, it's everywhere. It's for all of us. All of us.
The ordinary is extraordinary. The everyday life. Washing the dishes can be an orgasmic experience.
So true. So true.
Yeah, and mind is very good for that, because when you say, washing is orgasmic experience, and then mind, can you imagine if this orgasmic, what will happen with something else? Then will be
Orgasmic.
yeah. So, and mind is coming with us, playing with us. So
Of course, that's what the mind does. It's comical almost. So I find myself laughing a lot. Like it's kind of like a lightness here. Like there's nothing serious going on. I just think sometimes in this world of self-realization, awakening, non-duality, there's some seriousness there. And some of it's just like like besides the seriousness, almost like, oh, there's nobody here, there's nothing here, but we're still having a human experience, and we can make it enjoyable. We can have some fun with it, and everything's included because we're whole and complete. There's really nothing that's excluded. This is everything.
Beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, there is nothing here is half of the thing. There isn't a thing, but yeah, it's full. This nothing here is full. It is full of nothing, but it's still full. It's made of nothing, but there is fullness in richness and experience. There is aliveness, juiciness, enjoyment. If that is missing from the experience, I would not say that's wrong, but just there has to be a little bit of curiosity to say, well, are they there imagining or speaking lies about its joy and enjoyment and love, and all the books that are written, all the sages that are reporting of things like love, that's not
by mistake.
That's not by mistake. That's not by coincidence here.
Or nirvana.
Or let's say, I would say like enjoyment, joy, lightness, as you said, Robert.
Yeah, like a joy, a lightness, like there's nothing serious, everything's fine, it's okay. It's almost like consciousness can't get really hurt by anything happening in the manifestation anyway, because what this is just, it's not even like real, so to speak. I mean, we're still having the human experience, but what we are isn't harmed by anything that's happening here, because everything is you, almost like,
Yeah, beautiful. Because you mentioned before that someone is sharing, there is nothing, this is empty.
Yeah.
Apart from that, that is transcending emptiness. It's empty. There is nothing, and
You're like dismissing it, like, yeah.
you're separate from the emptiness, and it's yeah. And when we stop this, and we just merge with everything, merge, yeah, and then there is no one to complain that all this is empty. And
It's not like to complain, but to
yeah,
clarify.
it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, again, this is not like a.
If you have
I don't want
potential.
this to sound like a judgment, because it's not at all. It's yeah, just sharing from experience what feels alive here, and what I notice working with guys, what is really working. I mean, helpful, because yeah, why not to move really through life authentically? What means to be authentic? Like, this is very modern now. Yeah, to be free from the story of yourself. Be free.
Yeah, being authentic is important. Just, being able to be free, to be authentic, to be yourself, enjoy the human experience. Everything is welcome.
Human experience is not separate. It's here.
Yes, no denying it.
Yeah, and again, thoughts and emotions will arise, and they must arise. They will arise.
Mm-hmm.
Loss a closest one, there will be a grief. If you hurt your food, it's gonna be painful.
Mm-hmm.
That's life.
I remember I was doing the interview on Awareness Explorers, and one of the hosts was saying about his dog. It's getting on its last legs, and he was feeling like all of that pain and stuff like that. And he's like, well, what do you say to someone like that? Like, that's in that, that's in that state. And I said, just, I said, you can be with it. It's okay for it to be there. And just the fact that he was actually sharing that with me on the interview was like, and I told him, like, wow, you're sharing that with me on the interview. I totally honor that. And I try to meet him where he's at. And I'm like, I have a dog too. I've never been in a situation where I had to actually put a dog down, but I said, that feeling's okay to be here. Being with it, just be with it and let it be there. Look at it, and feel it, feel the emotions of it, because you're that which is noticing it, and watch what happens when you do that.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, just noticing. Noticing expose some delusions very well. And noticing is not a act that is like a single act. No, it is an ongoing, like this unfolding of or deepening of awakening or embodiment or whatever we may call it, or unwinding. I love that word. Of conditioning is maybe there is no end to that. There is no end to freedom. I don't know, like no end or limit to freedom, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like there is no point that we are gonna say, that's it, I'm free enough. That's freedom. That's it.
Yeah, that is we're already free.
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. No one is being done.
In the moment
you say that.
You say that and something new. Wow. Let's say yesterday we are in the street, some event with many people dancing, like let's say a few hundred people are dancing.
Love that.
And suddenly there are no separate entities that are dancing here.
It was
all this appear as that. So erotic, so beautiful experience.
This is also there as part of wholeness, like doing things.
Yeah, it's men, boys, women, girls, children, everything is dancing. It was
delicious.
Exactly delicious.
it's indescribable. But I want to just share that there were few professionals that were not being recognized. There were people in this crowd that start moving, and the crowd start mirroring the movement. It was mind-blowing. It's just they were just showing things, and the crowd was like, we were following. It's-
Love that. So when you're doing your coaching calls, do you see anywhere where your miracle, whatever you lay, the space that you're holding for your one-on-ones, I should say, are you seeing like what I've been seeing sometimes, like people think that this or self-realization or whatever you want to call it, that it's an experience and that they lost it and have to get it again. Have you ever heard people say this to you?
Yeah. Yeah, some people call that glimpses or like aha moments. Yeah, it can play for a while. I have it, I lost it, and
Yeah.
just there is belief that I can have it. It revealed itself,
Mhm.
and when there is no doubt, then there isn't a question. There isn't the question. This doesn't arise whether I get it or not. It just doesn't arise. It's clear beyond
Just
that.
dissipates or yeah.
When the questions dissipates, that's for me, yeah, I can sense that. And even there is no need to even say that.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
right. It's not.
yeah, we were expressing that because let's say there is energy flowing in this direction here or there, but there
Yeah.
are folks really silent. They're just living their best life, silently, not sharing any or sharing only with being themselves,
Yeah.
which is like the best thing ever. Just
Sure
to
is.
be this is how that, because the freedom is contagious, and this is how it invites everything around. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to answer with my friend. I asked her, okay, how to get it, and I said to her, okay, I see it and I'm lost in it, and this.
What? I have it, I lost it.
Yeah, I have it, I lost it. How to pass through this? And she looked at me and said, and I asked her, is it that the same way with you? And she said, I'm not interested of that. Of that game. So
That game. Love that.
well, stop playing it, and it
Yeah.
is
It
having
feels
a
like
lot.
consciousness is playing this game of like hide and seek, like it's pretending to be this or that. And it's just
Yeah,
that's what
the
it
moment
feels
you
like.
realize that the game just ends there.
Yeah, it's like, game's up.
Yeah, and that's why I shared this, that I'm against excitement. This excitement. I'm awakened. Now I'm lost. Stop this. Oh.
You are here already. There isn't.
You're here the whole time.
Yeah.
You're just playing a game.
Yeah, stop this game of awakened and not awakened one.
It's almost like they mislabeled it. Like, this, they labeled it Rob and had a story about it. But you've always been this the whole time. You just kind of mistaken identity or something like this. I don't
Mhm. And for me, it was very, very, very difficult to stop the story of Lubo, because it was very, how to say, tough and
Important.
there is a direction and I can't break it. Because first glimpses happened, but it's direction.
like a lot of conditioning, almost like you got to decondition it or something like this.
Yeah, this start unfolding by itself, like
Yeah.
big pieces. But this is something else. This is not have it lost. This is just mind conditioning. This is, yeah.
This is some friends sharing that it is like 3,000 years old, this thing that we call it ego or conditioning or whatever.
Mm.
3,000 a lot of time.
That's a lot of time. That's a lot of conditioning.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mm. But yeah, I can say to everyone that is watching this, so I don't know how to say it in English. Что más super? Что вас существует пример?
What do you say?
If this happened here, if I succeed or not if this happened here,
Through
so
this heavy conditioning,
through this heavy conditioning, there is a hope.
there is,
There's a-
yeah,
He's so humble.
yeah,
Give him a hug for me. He's humble.
yeah,
Very
because
true.
I see
Let me give you
that,
a hug.
that there are other cases more easy. Just there is no one. It's beautiful, but my case was not the same. So yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. It is so ordinary, you know. Like I would like to put a disclaimer out there. This is really ordinary, guys. Like this isn't nothing serious going on. It's for everybody. It's right because it's right here, right now. This is what it is. Like it's not like you have to go out and search for it. It's right here. It's right here. It's that simple.
Yeah, but still, well, not here, but where?
Don't believe your next thought. You're enlightened. Oh my goodness.
I even I try with some medicine, and with medicine there is some glimpses. This is not the whole thing, but there is no one wrong. So this is very important that there is no one wrong because everything is playing around. There is someone wrong, and mind is trying to this wrongness to keep it, to move it through life,
To manage it, to cope.
manage it, to survive somehow until die. This is very
True.
Yeah, so there is no one wrong.
so wrongness, yeah, wrongness. Just to cut it, it's not true. Nothing wrong here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely.
All is well.
Mm. Mm.
Especially like if you just look right, if everybody just looks in the direct experience, forget everything anyone tells you. If you just go to your direct experience, like, and you just look around, like, you know, everything's okay. There's no problem here.
Yeah, and just to feel the inner sage, so to speak, the inner guru, whether it wants to take you, if it wants to take you to, yeah, to a conversation, to a video, to a book, to someone, to a friend. Yeah, go there. Just feel the resonance.
Mhm.
Whenever the resonance is like whatever comes from here, it can be wrong. It's not wrong. What comes from here, it may be wrong or confused, but here, this never lies, never ever lies. Yeah, just follow that intuition.
Follow that intuition in your body where it feels like open and expansive, but it feels like contracted or limited, then that's probably not it. So,
Where this wants to take you.
mm,
And if there is
intuition.
a real, like a strong desire that like this is like very important also.
Mm.
Because if it is awakening is meanwhile I'm doing whatever I'm doing and meanwhile I'm gonna awaken. Mm. No.
Yeah.
Awakening sweeps away everything.
And awakening is bringing more fighting. I want to become awakened. This with everything. So now this is something new that I
have
should
to fight.
achieve and fight. So let's call it liberation because how to achieve liberation? It's opposite of achievement. It's yeah. So liberation, guys, liberation, not awakening, liberation.
Freedom. Mm.
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 That's beautiful.
Mm.
Is there, so if there are people listening here, just to wrap up, is there anything else you want to express? Something coming? Anything else you want people to know that are watching this?
Yeah, that there is nothing wrong. There's never been anything wrong with us. Never, ever. Nothing is wrong.
And stop playing this surviving game. I should achieve money, house, car, relationship. All this is making just contraction, and achievement is becoming something very hard thing. Just you are everything. Why you should fight for something? This is as if you are not giving to yourself, and because you want to fight, just open. Open. Money, relationship.
Awakening, everything else.
Feel the freedom to not stick there. And then all people here are relationship for you are ready. All money are ready to come to you. Everything, just open.
Beautiful.
This is and like I don't want anything. Everything is coming by itself. It's painfully beautiful.
I love that. That's great. So how do people, if something resonates with someone watching this, how do they get a hold of you?
Beautiful. Yeah, can reach us in our website, and we want to invite everyone in Paris in the beginning first weekend of November,
Or
for retreat or one-on-one.
yeah, on our website, maybe I will send you the website, or through YouTube also. They can join the channel as well and subscribe or join if they wish. We host for members, YouTube members. There is a meeting every Thursday, which is like
Every
around
Thursday,
2 hours.
free of charge,
Yeah.
hour and a half in the evening, 6 p.m. Central European time.
Yeah.
What usually happens on those calls, the Thursday calls? How does that usually, just so people know?
They just share their experience. There is an opening, let's say something like a short, I don't know, we may call it like a guided meditation, even if it's not a meditation, but a topic, let's say. And then everyone is sharing, bringing whatever is alive for them, for themselves.
Yeah. For example, the last time was where non-duality meets living
Ecstasy.
living ecstasy. And we start with this: feel the pleasure, the joyfulness, everything is beautiful. Something like in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a in the meeting. It's not. I just want to say that because I think it's important. It's not like we sit and speak, or me or Lubo.
Okay.
No, a shared space. Everyone share.
Everyone shares in the space. Yeah.
So because everything is one, and we are this, what we are sharing, and then it's easy to recognition is happening. So, wow, this is beautiful. But what will happen tomorrow when we are at work? It's okay.
Let's see.
Do it by yourself. It's on the work to be the same.
Yeah, people do ask that, like, okay, this is great when we're in this environment, but how about when I go into my everyday life and I go to work? Like, am I going to lose? Like, what?
Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying. There is no distinction between everyday and this. That's it. That's the trick. Like, let's cut that dividing line, which is imaginary. It's not there even.
No separation.
And also, you can join us here in. There is one spot I think left only for June.
Oh,
I don't
hold
know.
on. Okay, where were we?
Yeah, I was just sharing that if someone feel resonance can join us here as well. There is one spot left in June to come and live, spend some time here in South France with us.
Yeah, and this is precious, guys. So yeah, come, we are living together, and
That's beautiful. I think it's beautiful what you guys are doing, and being able to have people come down there to south of France, and what a beautiful environment that they can go and connect. And I think it's great what you guys are doing. And thank you so much for accepting the invitation. It's been beautiful.
invitation. Thank you, Robert.
Thank
Yeah,
Thank you. So nice catching up.
Chat with you. You so
lovely.
Much love.
Much love.
bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.